You're listening to TehachaPod with Key Budge, Corey Costello, and Greg Garrett.
It's TehachaPod Mini time with Key Budge and Jeanette Pauer. Jeanette, welcome to TehachaPod.
Well, thanks for having me again.
We are off and running. We have started a business conversation in this mini podcast format. It was received very well, and we want to do it every month. So we want to talk about what's coming up in June and early July here, 2022, in the Greater Tehachapi area. Not just the city of Tehachapi, but the Greater Tehachapi area for our businesses and also some of our community partners. What do we have to get us started here in June?
Well, in June, we have several ribbon cuttings. June 8th, Christy Rabe and her team are going to be opening up Platinum Realty. It's the old Bank of the Sierras Bank on Mission and 202.
In Old Town, yes.
In Old Town, yeah. And it is a beautiful building. I can't wait to see what she's done. She's so creative, and she just does amazing things with everything that she does. So that is June 8th at 4:30. She's going to have that catered, and there's going to be door prizes. And knowing Christy and her team, it's going to be just a fun, fantastic event. So I hope you can make it to that. Then we have another ribbon cutting. We're getting some really amazing businesses opening up. Earl's V Twin Motors, that's on East Tehachapi out towards Bailey. They will have their ribbon cutting on the 16th from 4 to 5. That is a bunch of really great guys from the American Legion who have gotten together, and they love motorcycles and repairing motorcycles, and they've opened up a shop. And Earl is actually a friend of theirs. So they dedicated this shop to a friend who got them involved in motorcycles.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, very, very cool. And we have another ribbon cutting coming up, and that is Alta 1, but that's July 11th, and that is going to be a fantastic evening event starting around 5 o'clock, and more information will come on that. That's still a little far away, but it's not that far away.
But I think it's important to say where they're going.
They're moving over to the building off of Tucker. I forget the main address.
But it used to be the Union Bank of California.
That's correct. Right there with Hungry Howie's and all the other businesses. Big Five is going to be there. It's going to be easier for people to get in and out of, a much bigger space, and I think it's going to be a really good move for them.
Fantastic.
We also have a Makers Market coming up, hosted by Gail Caldwell, and you can contact her at gail67@gmail. But that's going to be over at the Railroad Park on Friday, June 10th. So that's just some of the things. And then, of course, you have a few things, too.
I've got a few also. Our farmers market is going to be every Thursday, beginning with the first Thursday in June, which is June 2nd, and it'll run all summer long and end at the end of August. Every Thursday, 4 to 7, Green Street, closed down for our farmers market. Also, the first Friday of June, June 3rd, it is TVAA's Artist of the Month, first Friday, and they recognize a local artist, and you get a chance to meet them, see some of their arts at Gallery and Gifts at the corner of Green and Tehachapi Boulevard. Also in the downtown area, the American Legion runs bingo at the same time right here on F Street next to City Hall at the new American Legion building. They invite the public to come out and enjoy bingo on the first Friday each month.
And that's within walking distance, isn't it, from the events that night?
You can go from TVAA and check out some arts, enjoy bingo, catch dinner downtown somewhere here at one of the local eateries we've got. Yeah, you can experience it. Park once and get a little walk in and check out a few things.
A great time downtown, for sure.
And then we've got Coffee with the Mayor on the third Thursday each month, and that will be June 16th, and it will be at Commons Cafe. We do that each and every single month, and it gives the community an opportunity to come talk to their elected officials here at the City Council. We also have city staff there to answer questions. So if you are curious about something, it's a very comfortable setting. Grab a cup of coffee, have a conversation with us, and we'll answer questions. If we don't have the answer, we'll find out. We'll get back to you. And that's what Coffee with the Mayor is, something that we started a few years ago. It's continued on, and it's been just a great way to have that conversation without it being in a formal setting. Tehachapi City Council, first and third Mondays, each and every month, and they are held at the Tehachapi PD Community Room, and that begins at 6 o'clock. Wednesday, June 8th, is Earth Day Makeup. So back in April, we had Earth Day, which was April 22nd. We had rain and some snow. So
thank you.
So we had to catch all. So on Earth Day, Mother Earth decided it was time for a little rain in Tehachapi. So for safety reasons, we postponed. June 8th is the makeup day. So we've got the Tehachapi Area Association of Realtors that's going to be out. Starbucks is bringing out a team, and also the Salvation Army. We're going to concentrate the cleanup efforts on the Antelope Run, which is a bike path and walking path that runs between Cherry, down to Tehachapi Boulevard, and also along Tehachapi Boulevard, some litter removal. So if you're interested in that, you can reach out to me at media@Tehachapi City Hall, or just show up at 8 o'clock in the morning somewhere on the run, and we will make sure that you're able to help out.
Yeah, the views from that bicycle path are amazing.
It is just beautiful. It's well maintained, but there is, because of the wind, a little bit of litter that gets spread, and we're going out to clean it up. We also want to remind everyone, if you're interested in the EDC, the Tehachapi Economic Development Council, they are moving locations, and beginning in July, on July 6th, they will be at Village Co. at the corner of F Street and Green Street, and that starts at 7 a.m. And that's important for businesses in the local area. If you're thinking about starting a business, Jeanette, wouldn't this be a good opportunity to come out?
Absolutely. You get so much information. You see where we're growing, where the plans are, the progress. Every time I go to these meetings, I learn something new. For instance, last meeting, I learned that it takes $35,000 to plant an acre of grapes for wine. And it takes 5 years before you can even see whether or not those grapes will produce. It's amazing. I always learn something. I learned the trajectory of where our community is growing, the pillars of our community. I also learn, or I get to meet a lot of people who can help you grow your business or know how to grow your business or help you overcome any obstacles you might be having. So it's definitely important, but I would suggest you get there a little early. This is the first time we've had it at that location. It's a beautiful location, and it's going to be a great venue.
The networking opportunities really begin at 7 a.m., where you get a chance to meet other business owners or people that are in some type of a business that it might be business to business, opportunities where one business is looking for something and now they're meeting someone there that provides that service.
Well, Tehachapi is really unique for so many reasons, but one of the things I think I'm most proud of is how collaborative everyone is. They really want every business to succeed. So the networking is tremendously important because you can really progress very quickly and help your business grow just by making the correct connections.
And then you'll be there. So if people are interested in joining the Greater Tehachapi Chamber of Commerce and all of the different resources that you have available, that's a great opportunity to hook up with you there and ask questions and join the chamber.
Absolutely. I'm always there. So please introduce yourself and say hi, and don't be surprised if I come up and introduce myself.
We also want to remind everybody that on July 4th, even though this is the June update, I want to include July 4th. The city of Tehachapi, we've got the all-day celebration at Central Park, and there's going to be entertainment. There'll be food. There'll be fun activities, family-friendly, leading up to the big fireworks celebration at 9 o'clock that will take place at the airport. So find yourself a location that you can enjoy the fireworks. Anywhere you go is a great view of what's going on. There's no ground show that goes on. Everything is aerial. So I look forward to that on July 4th. Let's talk about the Luncheon with the Chamber. You've got a special guest that's coming.
I do. Kevin Rohr. He is the director of the Antelope Valley Air Show. He's also the public relations officer for NASA. So he's going to talk about the air show, but he's also going to address what's going on in aviation and aerospace in the community, which, it's really important. We have a lot of people who work in the aerospace industry as well as aviation. And so he's going to talk about what NASA's doing. And of course, the air show is just one of the favorite things. People love it here. And so he'll be addressing questions and issues. And that's June 21st at Big Papa's at noon. I'm expecting a full house. I'm expecting 100 people, and we have to cut it off at 100 people. If you're a chamber member, please sign up on Eventbrite. They'll be coming out next week. Kevin Rohr also lives here in Tehachapi. He's a local guy. And I forgot to mention, we have a job fair coming up.
A job fair, that's a big deal.
Yeah, it's a huge deal.
You've worked on that, and the collaboration was, we talked about it before we started recording. There's a lot of great job opportunities for people.
We're partnering with Field, and Field is a program that helps individuals get skills that they need for jobs. This is a partnership with numerous entities. So Parks and Rec, they're allowing us to have the facility, the Aspen Building Center, so they're working with us there. We have Terrigen, we have Race, we have Rio Tinto, we've got Kern County Public Works, McDonald's, Love's, the police department here in Tehachapi, the corrections, and I think there's 3 or 4 that we've gotten verbal commitments. We're just waiting for the paperwork. So I'm expecting just shy of 20 businesses. And the great thing is that this will be open to any skill and education level. High school students to beyond, everywhere from customer service, receptionists, telephone operators to engineers. There is something for everyone at this job fair. Oh, and the mountain bowling. Mountain bowling is going to be hiring like 75 people. It's going to be a large facility, and they're going to need a wide variety of services there as well. So anything from food service, customer service, engineering, there's going to be a job there for you. And there will be applications there at the event. So please bring your resume, your transcripts, be prepared to even potentially be interviewed right there on the spot. Just depends on the flow and the timing of everything.
The date again, it's going to be on a Saturday?
Yes, it's Saturday 10 to 2 at the Aspen Building Center.
And that is on Saturday, June 25th.
Saturday, June 25th.
And then if we want more information, if someone's got a question, or maybe we've got a business out there that's going, maybe this is an opportunity for me to find these employees I'm looking for.
That's right.
They can reach out to you, and there's still room for more businesses?
There's still room. I think we close it June 6th just because we need to plan tables and everything like that. But we have a website. It's Job Fair Tehachapi. You can go see who has signed up. You can get an application for a business, but you can also get the information you might want as a future employee as well.
Excellent. Now, if people are interested in joining the chamber, how can they reach out to you?
chamber@TehachaPi.com. We've got 15 new businesses this month. We're constantly growing. We're networking. We are working on skills development. We are working on networking, and we have a women's symposium that we are helping with. We're playing a minor role, but we are a supporting role in that. And then a job skills development day in the fall. We are growing, and I'm excited about the possibility of helping these businesses grow and continue to grow.
Outstanding. Well, this is just what's coming up in the next few weeks. And all summer long, it's going to continue. We'll get to Mountain Festival, which is going to be in August. And there's all kinds of things to look forward to. But here's just a quick synopsis of what's right around the corner over the next couple of weeks, right here as we kick off summer in 2022 in Tehachapi. Jeanette, thank you so much for taking the time. This is a monthly gig that you've got booked now with me. You and I, we're going to talk about the updates in the business world and in our community organization. So thank you.
You're welcome. And I did forget one more thing. Not enough coffee today. Next time I'll come caffeinated. But Mountain Festival, we are looking for sponsors, and that is an excellent opportunity for businesses to get their logos out there. We put their names on banners, on T-shirts, on all of the advertisements and all the media press releases. So if you are looking for sponsorship possibilities, you can find that on the Tehachapi Mountain Festival website. It's Tehachapi Mountain Festival. Or again, you can email me at chamber@tehachapi.com. And there's a wide variety of sponsorship possibilities.
Excellent. Will the Mountain Festival have a table at the job fair?
They will not have a festival, but I will be there. I will be there, but that's not a bad idea, but I hadn't thought of that. And then, of course, we also have Art 2022 coming up July 22nd.
And we just had the kickoff dinner bringing the artists and the artists into the community. I started seeing some people with easels out in different areas being inspired, getting their paintings started. Let's talk about what's happening.
So Art 2022 kicks off July 22nd, and it's from 5 to 9. That is where the art is unveiled.
Okay.
And the great thing about this program is that the money from this event goes towards public art for here in Tehachapi. In this case, it's for a bronze statue of a girl riding a skateboard entitled "On Her Way Up," and it's fabulous. It's really just amazing. The artist has donated. Dwight Dwyer has donated his time. It's just the cost of having it cast. But you get to see all the art, and these artists came from all over the United States. I talked to a gentleman, his last name was Wachowski, and he's from Boston. And he just fell in love with this place, and he was painting out in the vineyards. So during the night where we had the dinner, he would eat, disappear, go paint in the vineyard, come back, eat some more, disappear, go paint. He was just excited to be here. And it was really nice to see Tehachapi through other people's eyes too. I mean, I know it's beautiful, but to see other people fall in love with it. So, but anyway, Art 2022, I have tickets. You can contact me at chamber@tehachapi.com. It's $100 a ticket, but the money goes towards paying for public art that we're working on. It's got an open bar, it's got appetizers, and it's the great unveiling of the artwork, and it's going to be a fun event.
Excellent. So there's a little tease for something else going on in July. Again, Jeanette, thank you for swinging by and sharing what's happening in the business world here in Tehachapi.
Well, thank you, and thanks for having me again.
Oh, it's my pleasure. Absolutely. All right, folks, if you've got a question on anything that we talked about, send us an email, media@TehachapiCityHall.com. We appreciate your time here on this mini version of TehachaPod.
TehachaPod is a conversation about Tehachapi designed for the people who live here or who would like to know more about this mountaintop community. If you have a question you would like answered, email media@TehachapiCityHall.com. We will try to answer it on a future episode of TehachaPod.